For more than 30 years, the John McGivney Children's Center has dedicated itself to serving the needs of children and young adults with special needs. And today marks a momentous occasion for the center as they wish John McGivney, the man who bears the center's name, a happiest 90th birthday as he turns 90 years young. And here to talk more about the event is Executive Director Elaine Whitmore. And Elaine joins me now to talk more about the event. Elaine, so great to see you, and thanks for joining me today.
Good morning, Kevin. It's great to have you here with us on this momentous occasion.
And can you tell me the importance of the event and the leadership of John McGivney and why we're all here today?
Well, we're here today to certainly celebrate John McGivney's 90th birthday, but as well, really celebrating everything he's given to the community, but most especially to the children with special needs through this Children's Treatment Center.
And can you tell me what is the importance of his leadership in getting, I know, the new center built here? I know he's been involved with the center itself for a long period of time. So can you just talk about the evolution of his involvement with the center itself?
Yes, it's been many, many years. So while the center opened its doors in 1978, John started the work with the Rotary Club of Windsor, 1918, back in 1965. So that was the year John was president of that Rotary Club, and they understood that there was a need for these type of services in the community. These children were being served in the Red Cross School, but certainly the need was growing and the facilities really weren't sufficient. So John helped the Rotary Club undertake a needs assessment with the University of Windsor to determine truly what the breadth and depth of the requirements were in our community. So that started in 1965, and the work continued quietly behind the scenes, working with the Ministries of Health, the Ministry of Education to get the necessary funding that resulted in the doors opening in 1978. And since that time, John remained on the board of directors at the center until 2011. Hard to believe. At that point, John retired from the board, was designated as the founding father of the center, and has stayed involved with our special activities and special occasions.
John McGivney is a man of few words. However, he is grounded in the belief of service above self for the benefit of the community, particularly for the greater good of children. Today, the John McGivney Children's Center services approximately 2,300 special needs children and their families, providing them with a beacon of hope, inspiration, dignity, and equality within society. Gratitude and appreciation were two heavily favored buzzwords during Thursday's birthday celebration, which included a presentation of gifts and an expression of thanks from students from the school. A dedication of love was given by his son Tim, who spoke on behalf of the family. Lori Lazard provided remarks from a grateful and dedicated staff. Dignitary Sandra Pupatello also attended Thursday's festivities, and not to be outdone, the Canadian World Education Foundation also presented the center with a $25,000 donation in McGivney's name. Pupatello believes, due to the tireless work of McGivney, thousands of remarkable children will now feel empowered to succeed.
Really, every family realizes that with the services that come out of a center like John McGivney's Center, they're going to reach the potential that they can reach. And that means you need specialists, you need therapists, you need language therapists, you need the center, you need the facilities, you need a place to bring your kids that need these kinds of specialized services. I don't know what we would do, but what would families do? Their kids just wouldn't reach their potential, and they do because of John.
How do we continue to move his legacy forward, moving into the future for children with special needs?
You know, that's a really good question, and I think something that we have to keep our eye on very, very closely. I think we have to keep our focus on the vision that John had for what this center could do for our community. So when those doors opened back in 1978, they were servicing about 150 children a year. We're now well over 2,300 a year, so we can never stay static. We always need to be looking at what other services, what other supports. We always have to really look to that vision of making sure that these children can reach their full potential. And I think if we can keep that vision in mind, that real service attitude that he had, I think we can continue to meet the needs of children and families in our community. And with that in mind, his legacy will truly be moving forward and remaining pertinent for our community and our kids well into the future.
Well, Elaine, we thank you for your time this morning, and the best of luck in continuing the work of a truly remarkable man. I thank you for your time and for joining me today.
Well, thank you, and thank you so much for joining us for this wonderful celebration.
Our pleasure. For CFTV, reporting from the John McGivney Children's Center, I'm Kevin McShan.